Hello everyone, Emily here from Centre Bliss Flowers. Hope you've been enjoying our videos so far. If there's anything in particular you'd like us to do videos on, just put it in the comments. And please share with your friends, family that might be interested. Make sure you subscribe and like the videos, it all helps us. Today I was going to go through the seeds that I've planted late last year and start of this year, to let you know sort of what worked for me, and what I'll grow again. So I'll go through what I planted to start with, and then I've got some more seeds that I've already ordered ready to plant, especially stuff getting prepared for autumn. And also bulbs that I've got pre-ordered, so hopefully you enjoy. So I'm going to start with the sunflowers. Like, I planted quite a few varieties, but I only had small numbers of them, but it gave me a good idea of what I do or don't like, or what does and doesn't work. So I'm just going to go through and show you what they are and how they've grown for me. And for people that don't know, I am in central Queensland, so we have quite hot summers, and on like the charts I'm in like a what they class as hot zone, or humid tropical zone, or arid, depends what chart you look at. So yeah, just so you know. And a lot of these, or all of these plants I got in too late. Everything should be, especially here, should have been planted at the start of spring, and I didn't get my gardens prepared until like late spring, start of summer. So most of this stuff didn't. I had some seedlings started, which went out late spring, which is already quite hot here. I didn't really expect most of it to survive, but thankfully it's all done quite well for me. So yeah, let's get started. So to start with, I have this sunflower is Golden Prominence. It's a 1.5 meter, it's supposed to be. It hasn't grown super tall for me, and it's supposed to be a branching variety, I think, or maybe not. Anyway, it does have a few branches, just not a huge amount of branches. Probably, I've got a few seeds left here, but I probably wouldn't bother with it again. Just not a super producer. I mean, it has its first big head, which is nice, but I have some others that are more my favorites. And then we have Supernova, which is the same sort of thing as the last one. It's supposed to get to 1.6, but same thing, it doesn't have a lot of branches. It's had a couple of branches that have been long enough to cut, so it's okay, but it's probably not something I'd plant again. And then we go into the shorter varieties, which I didn't look into these too much, I just picked them up to give them all a try. So this is a shorter variety, and the flowers on all of these are really nice. Like, I love all of them. It's just ones that are going to work better, as in I'm going to get more flowers from them, that I'll go with again. So this one is Solar Flash. Like I said, yeah, nice flowers, but because they're a shorter variety, their branches are a lot shorter, and they're too short to like cut as single stems, unless of course you were doing like a short arrangement or something like that, which at this stage I'm not doing. I may in the future, but so you get the first single head, and then it does have branches, but they're not much use because they're too short. So that's sort of the story with the next few. And this one here is the Double Delight. I got a few that were doubles, like what the picture shows. but the majority weren't. The majority were more single flowers, and the same as with the last one, because of the shorter variety, they have the shorter branches, which are too short to use in bouquets. And then this one here, the Dwarf Sensation, it actually grew taller than some of those other varieties, but the same thing. I mean, it's a dwarf one, so the branches are shorter. Although I really liked it because it's got the pale centre, not the dark centre, which a lot of them have. So I quite like it. It's quite nice. Don't know that I'd grow it again. I've got others that I'd much prefer to grow. And then these ones, which I've found that I haven't seen a lot of lemon coloured ones. This one is Lemon Striker. Same thing, it's a shorter, actually it's a 1.2. But yeah, it's, just trying to remember, maybe it hasn't got a lot of branches. The ones that it has got are still quite short. It's more of a clumped in sort of a branch one rather than longer branches that you can cut. But I really love the lemon coloured ones. They are quite nice. And then this is the same, the Lemon Bling. It's a short variety as well. Yeah, I mean, they're nice because they're a nice colour. Just the branches are no use because they're way too short. And then we go on to ones that I quite like. So there's this one. This is from Diggers. It's a Prado Red. It took a little bit longer than the others to flower, but it is a really nice colour. It's like a real bronze red colour, and I really like it. It's a little bit on and off with the branching. It does branch, but doesn't have a lot of branches. I mean, the packet says it should have at least 10 flower heads per plant. I debate that. It is a taller variety. It's a 1.5, 150 centimetre. So I think I do have like other sunflowers I've bought, like ones I haven't grown. I was able to get in bulk, so I'm going to try them and see how they go. But I think I would probably grow this one again just because of the colour. The only thing with it is it's not a pollenless variety, so it does have pollen. And then we have the Double Dazzler. Now it takes a lot longer than the others to flower. Says on the packet that it doesn't, but it's taken quite a lot longer. It's a fairly tall variety. It's got huge leaves. It's a really bushy variety. It is still flowering for me where most of the others are pretty much finished, and some of them are a little way off actually coming out still, so which is kind of good in a way. But the ones that I haven't actually seen one fully out because I've sold them all before they've actually fully come out, but what I've seen of them so far, I absolutely love them. They're amazing. Super double, very nice. Definitely be growing those ones again. I've got a big pack of them already here, ready to start. And then this one, which has been, besides the Double Dazzler, this one would be my next favourite, is the Royal Velvet. The reason for that is it's a taller variety. It's a 1.5, and it branches. I have cut so many flowers off this variety. It's just crazy. It gets branches that are nice and long, like way long enough to use in bouquets, and then if you leave a little bit of that branch, it'll even send flowers off the branch, so it'll have branches off the branches. But of course, each time the flower is smaller, which I don't mind. The small ones are easy to use in bouquets, and it's a really nice colour. So absolutely love this variety. It will definitely be planting more of those in the future. There's a few left in here, which I should go plant. And alright, I'll go on to probably zinnias next. Alright, let's go to the zinnias. I started the first lot of zinnias in seedling trays, and then I tried some direct sown, and the direct sown ones grew way better, so that's what I'll be doing in future. I am going to try some of these maybe through winter and see how they go, because we don't get frosts here. But I'm not sure until I try. I really don't know. I do have a lot of stuff planned to plant in autumn, so I may not have space for them. If I don't have space, I've got plenty of other stuff. I'll just go with the other stuff and won't bother. I'll just keep them as the hot weather plant, because that's what they love. Alright, so the ones I grew this year, which wasn't a huge amount, I only had like 5 varieties. So all of these are from diggers, except one lot's from the Climbing Fig. So we've got Burpee Rose Giant. This one, it says it's a cactus-like flower, and it is. And it says shades of salmon pink, which is true. It does have like a couple of different shades. Like it changes over as it gets older, but I've also picked ones that have been ready to pick, and they've been different shades, and they're both like, you know, about the same age. So it's interesting, and it is a nice big flower, and produces really well. The only trouble I have with it was, which I'm not sure whether it's a digger's thing, or which I don't think it would be, germination. I had quite bad germination with these. Wasn't great at all. I don't know, could be just me, but I will direct sow next time, because I think they germinate a bit better direct sown. And yeah, so they've produced really well, and I love the cactus look, and they are nice and big, and I love the colour of those. So even though they weren't great germination, I've got quite a few seeds left here. I will definitely grow again. I will plant a lot more, so that I know I've got plenty. I really like them, and I found the more cactus style ones have longer vase life. I don't know whether it's because you can pick them earlier than you can pick the others. Like the stem seems to harden up a lot quicker than it does with the others. And while we're on the cactus ones, so I've got these ones. It's a Happy Talk mix, so it's a mix of cactus ones. And same with them, there's still heaps of seeds here. I didn't plant a huge amount. Really bad germination on these ones as well. I'm not sure exactly why, but I'll be planting a lot more out, even though the germination was bad. I may try look for, rather than just having this mix and then just that one colour, I'm going to try look for somewhere that will sell you know, bigger lots of individual colours of the cactus ones, and hopefully that way I could get better germination. And because I really like them, they're nice sized flowers, and I like the look of them, and like I said, they have a great vase life. And this one is a pretty common one, Green Red Lime. I've got quite a few of them. Germination was okay with them. Yeah, they're really nice. Like everyone knows, they vary. The flower varies quite a lot, but I've picked quite a few off them already. Would go with them again because they're a nice small zinnia, and they're a nice colour, like a duller colour as well, so they fit in with most things. And then we have Purple Prince, which had great germination on these ones. It says semi-double, but I mean most of them have been really big full double flowers. and they're quite, some people would call them pink, I would say, but I call them more of a purple, which is hard to find in a lot of flowers, like a proper purple. So definitely, I've got plenty of seeds left here. I'll definitely grow them again. They are quite nice big flowers. And then I have Salmon Rose. It had great germination as well. It's supposed to be a double, yeah, it's a double as well. It says salmon pink tones. It's more of a, I don't know what you'd call it. It's not salmon, it's not really, it's more like a, yeah, just a different shade of pink really. Great germination, but I haven't had, I mean, there's been quite a few doubles, but there's also been quite a few singles. I haven't had like the huge, big, full doubles like I have with the Purple Prince. I probably would avoid them again. Maybe try some other varieties and some other ones instead. Just because I haven't, yeah, I don't know. They're nice, but there's been more singles than there has been doubles. So I'll use what seeds I've got left, and then I'll probably try some other varieties, or I'll definitely try some other varieties, especially other colours, because I've got mostly pink and purple shades at the moment. And then, alright, what else do we have here? I've just got a mixture of other stuff here, which, oh, that one I haven't grown yet. Ageratum has been an interesting one for me. So I tried this one, it's the blue pom-pom. I tried to grow it in seedling trays twice, and also tried to direct sow it, and I didn't get any come up, like none at all. So I'm going to try it again, just because I've got the seeds. I'll read up on it a little bit more. I have done a little bit of reading on it, and apparently they can be a little bit fussy, but I'll definitely be trying it again. And then this one I got later, so I did try to direct sow it. It's a white ball. It's from the seed collection. It says sow direct or raise seedlings, so you should be able to direct sow it. But yeah, again, I didn't have any of those ones come up either. I'll definitely try it again when it's a bit cooler. And then we have Amaranth Red Cathedral tricolour. They grew quite well. I started them in seedling trays, 2 different lots, and germination was pretty good. Some died off before I got them into the ground, but I think that was probably just my fault. They've been quite good. They aren't really, well, I mean, the ones I'm growing, they give you an impression that they like hang over, but they don't. They're more of a spike. And yeah, they've been quite good. I've started having a lot of trouble with grasshoppers, and caterpillars. They've got into a lot of my stuff, and there has also been something else getting into my amaranth, which I'm not sure what it is. It's getting into the stem. Still yet to work out what it is, but they're still producing fine. The leaves just don't look great at all. And then also got this one, and I direct sowed it, so I got it later. It is Amaranth Green Thumb. It's a spiked one as well. I direct sowed it, and they come up amazing and grew amazing till I transplanted them, and that wasn't so great. But we'll definitely grow them again. I'll definitely try the Red Cathedral again as well, because I've got the seeds there anyway. And asters. So this is, these 2 here I tried direct sowing. There's the Duchess Blue Ice and the king size apple blossom. Tried to direct sow them, and 0 came up. I think it was probably a bit too hot. I think they prefer the cooler, although the chart says that we can grow them here in summer, but yeah, I think they probably prefer the cooler weather. And then I've got these ones and I didn't even bother with them. Ostrich yellow feather, that's another aster, so I'll be trying all those probably in autumn. And then we have, I'll start with these ones. I've got Celosia Pacific Coral Mix and Celosia Curum Rose. So it doesn't, the climbing fig packets don't give you anything other than directions on how to sow. Other than that, they don't give you any other information. So they give you the spacing, and yeah, that's about it when you should plant. So I pinched these when they were little, and I don't think I was meant to, because especially with the Curum Rose, they just are not branching. When they do branch, they take ages to branch. So I pinched a lot of them out when they were little, and a couple from the last planting I left, and have got nice heads on them. But yeah, the ones I pinched, I can see some just starting to branch now, but yeah, they've been in the ground for quite a while. So I'm pretty sure, I would say I didn't look into them before I planted them too much, but I wouldn't pinch. I quite like them, although the caterpillars have really hammered them. So I'll use what seeds I've got left, that's for sure. And I won't pinch them next time, and see how they go. For this area it says February to May and July to October for planting, so yeah, I should be able to plant next month going off that, which I'll probably try them, that's for sure. And the rest of some more Celosias here. These ones are from the seed collection. They have quite a good range, and they have good number of seeds per pack for a very good price. Like I got these ones later as well, and the Scarlet Plume. I direct sowed these. Direct sowed, and they grew amazing, had amazing germination. Yeah, and I've been cutting from them for a few weeks now. We'll definitely grow more of those. So I got we've got that one and this one, it's Forest Fire. Same thing, I think I planted them a little bit later than the others, or vice versa, but I've been cutting from both of them, one more than the other because I planted like a week earlier or something. And this one, it's taken a little bit longer. Like those two have like almost red coloured foliage, like red and green coloured foliage. This one and like wider leaves. This one has like a finer leaf, a longer finer leaf, and it's green, just plain green, and it's flamingo feather, which I think is fairly common. A lot of people chase it. I planted it like the same time as the last lot of the other ones, and it is only just getting heads sort of almost big enough to use now. It's growing a lot taller than the other two varieties. And then I've got some here that I haven't grown. Let's have a look, what do we have here? Alright, I've got some stuff here that I haven't grown, so I'll put it on the bottom. We have Cosmos Sensation Mix. I planted direct sowed them as well at the same time as I did the last little celosia. Sorry about the chair. This is squeaky chair. And they are growing amazing. No flowers yet. But yeah, they're growing really well. There's a lot of seeds in this packet. 400 seeds, and I only planted like a small section, so we'll grow them again for sure. I mean, I haven't seen the flowers yet, but I'm sure they'll be fine. And we have Queen Anne's lace. I started them as seedlings, like right when I started all my first lot of stuff, and I didn't have anywhere to put them for quite a while, so they were in the trays for quite a while. They weren't one of my priority ones. There's 1,200 seeds in this pack. So autumn, spring, and I got them out of the trays early summer, and some of them burnt off, so I only ended up with like, I think 6 plants or something, but they've just started flowering now. I can't wait until they're all sort of flowering properly, and we'll definitely be planting more of those from pictures I've seen of other people's. And then I've also got these gerbras, Jemison hybrid mix. Now one was supposed to be just a Jemison mix and one was supposed to be a Jemison hybrid. I'll have to go back on and have a look because there's 12 in this pack, and I think it was supposed to be just the Jemison mix, which doesn't make sense because this one's got 120 and you think the hybrid would be more expensive than just the Jemison mix. But anyway, they both say the same thing, so I need to go onto the website and have a look. But yeah, they came up okay. Same thing, I didn't get them out until late, like at the same time as the Queen Anne's lace, and they're not under any shade cloth like most of my other stuff. So a few of them burnt off when I put them out, but I think there's, I don't know, 5 or 6 plants there, and they're sort of just starting to take off now. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they go. And then in the way of foliage, so I bought some Thai basil from Bunnings as seedlings, and I've been using that in my bouquets because it's already flowered. And it's quite nice. And then I also bought these seeds, which is the lemon basil, and they are just starting to get tall enough almost now to use, and I need to plant more. I've only got a few plants, so I need to get more of those planted. And then also just your sweet basil, I've used it in bouquets as well because it's such a prolific grower and I love it. Alright, I think that's about it. The only other thing is what I've got planted out there is Lysianthus and asters that I bought from High Sun as seedlings. I don't have the different ones written down here or on me anywhere, so if anyone's interested, I mean they're only sort of not flowering, far from flowering yet, but once they are, if people want to know which ones they are or whatever, they all should be in, I think they're both actually cool flower, but I've got them under shade cloth and they seem to be doing okay. I did notice one of the asters just before when I was out there that one of the asters was starting to get a flower and it's only not very high, so I just pinched it out and hopefully they'll keep growing, but they're probably going to go to flower a bit earlier because of being too hot for them. But I had the space in the garden, couldn't help myself, and it'll be interesting to see how they go. Lysianthus seem to be doing fine. They've grown like crazy, especially since we had the rain. Alright, now I've got seeds here that I haven't planted, ones that I got a little while ago, and then ones that I've just got in. So these ones, I think someone may have given these to us, but they're supposed to be, it's just a sunflower bronze shades mix. Says they're good for cut flowers. Just trying to see a height. 1 to 1.5. So I'll plant those out as well. I'll just throw them. I might put them out soon, and all the leftovers from those other ones, and then I'll start fresh with the new seeds that I've got in. And then these ones it's just a zinnia mix, early wonder mix. So they say not to plant in summer. Says these ones say they can grow through winter here in my area. So I'll probably definitely try them through winter. And then this one, the baby spread, Gypsophilia Monarch White. It is a autumn winter sow for my area, and I can't wait to see these ones. They're supposed to only be 10 weeks to flower, which is really good. They do only get 30 centimeters high, so hopefully they get tall enough to cut. Mustn't have looked at that when I bought them. And then there's this, which I just grabbed because it looked interesting. I don't even know how to say it. Stock with badgers mix. They call it poor man's orchid. That's what they call it. It says sow mid-spring, summer and autumn. I didn't have the space for it to sow it now, so I'll probably do it with my autumn sowing when I do everything else. Put a few in. They're 120 days. I'm not as frost tender. Don't get frost here, but it should be interesting to see how it goes. And cornflowers. I've got Blue Boy and Black Ball, and I can't wait to plant those and see how they go. They're in autumn, early winter and spring. 70 days, so they've got a little while to flowering. Should be interesting. I had to go get my daughter. She woke up from her sleep. Didn't you? You say hi? Say hello. Alright, so I just got a few more to get through. I grabbed these. They take 180 to 200 days to flower. I'll give them a go, see how they go. Hopefully I'll have room for them. If not, they can wait. And then status, I've got this one here, which is just a Pacific mix, and definitely keen to see how they go. There it says a perennial, usually grown as an annual. I'll see. I'll put them somewhere where they can be a perennial if they want to. And then also the same, a Pacific, but it's a double mix. So yeah, can't wait to see how they go. And then on to my bulk flowers with bulk seed order, which is from High Sun, and I'll be sharing these with my sister. We'll probably go halves in most of the stuff. So they have like a minimum order that you have to get. They sell them as hundreds, but like for some flowers it's 5 lots of 100, so 500 seeds is the minimum order. So I've got Solar Eclipse. It's like a dark one. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. And this one, I think the minimum order for it was 600, six lots of 100. And it is Happy Face Orange. Keen to see how it goes as well. And we have Lemon Rush. It's a lemon one, so hopefully it's a taller variety. I didn't even look. Not the best at doing my research. I just buy stuff and try it. And then the Royal Velvet, which was my favourite. I'm glad that I was able to get those ones from them. And also my other favourite is Double Dazzler. So there's 500 all those except one, the Happy Face, it was at 600, so I'll be fair, I'll be going halves with my sister. What are you smiling at? And then I couldn't help myself and I got these zinnia giant mix. I plan on planting a lot of zinnias. They're just so easy to grow and they love the heat, which is good for me through summer. There's 1,100 seeds in this pack, the minimum order. And then we go on to the stuff that's ready to plant in autumn, which I can't wait. One of my favourite flowers. So we have snapdragons. So the minimum order for these was 7 lots of 100, so 700. So we have Opus, I think that's how you say it. Opus Pink. No, stay out of the container. And Opus Apple Blossom. So I've got a few different varieties, a couple of different varieties because some flower earlier than others. And Opus Yellow. And Opus White. And then we have, so these are 800 in a pack, is Costa Orange, Costa Red, and Overture Pink. So can't wait to grow those ones. It's going to be lots of fun. And yeah, I'll be sharing half. I'll be going halves with those with my sister as well. I'll have to measure them out and take them when I go down next week. And then we have some stock. I can't wait to grow too because it's quiet. Got a mouth. Can't wait to grow because I love the smell of stock. So we've got Iron White, and these come minimum orders 800. Is Iron Purple, Iron Pink, and Iron Cherry Blossom. So yeah, can't wait for autumn to plant all those out. And then we have Sweet William Hollandaise mix. Minimum order was 300 of those. So yeah, that's my first order of seeds for spring planting. For autumn planting, sorry. Great prices when you can get them in those quantities. You just got to be prepared to get that quantity. And then other stuff that I need to get more of is I was going to try some calendula. I definitely need to get some more gomphrena. Oh, that's the other thing I planted. I don't know where the seeds were for them. It's a gomphrena buddy mix. They're a bit short, so I've got to get some more proper gomphrena. Some more zinnias. Probably try maybe another gypsophilia as well, a different coloured one, and I want to get some different cosmos as well. Yeah, so that's about it. And then the bulbs, so I've got on pre-order from Garden Express. I've got 100 mixed ranunculus and 30 mixed Dutch iris, and then I just ordered from Tesla's the other day from their new catalogue they put out. I got, so Dutch irises is 50 in total, so I got 10 red ember, 10 angel's wings, 10 Casablanca, 10 golden beauty, 10 lilac beauty. Can't wait for those, they're going to be amazing. And then the ranunculus I got in the Picasso, I think that's how you say it. Picasso varieties. I got 25 the white, 25 yellow, and 25 red. And then the Renaissance ones, I couldn't help myself. Probably should have got more because they're so nice. I got 5 of the Bianco Bianco Samato, and 5 of the Creme, and 5 of the Bianco Striato. So they will be interesting. And then I also wasn't going to do anemones, but I decided these ones were pretty cool looking. So I got 25 of the Decaine white bicolour. They're quite cool looking, so I'll see how they go for me. So yeah, that's sort of what I've got happening at the moment. And yeah, I've got to order a few more seeds yet. And then, yeah, hopefully we can keep you updated with what works and what doesn't. Hey! Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. If you have any questions, just ask in the comments. Hopefully, I'm hoping my sister she does all the editing, so hopefully she can put pictures up with all the stuff that didn't have pictures when I showed you, which was most of it, just to help you guys out. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed and you can get something out of it. And yeah, if there's anything in particular you want us to do videos on, just let us know, and we'd love to be able to try and get stuff out for you so that you can that can be useful to you. Yeah, and just make sure you subscribe and like the videos, and see if anyone else would like to subscribe. Would be great. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.